episode of Sleeping Giants, Red Star Belgrade. Now, we are on the day of the Champions League group stage draw. Now, before we get into that, there's one thing I want to talk about, and that is the situation with players asking for contracts after, you know, a good run of form, or because they've got interest from other clubs. And that's fair enough, because that makes sense, and that would happen in real life. However, something's been happening lately over the last sort of, well, since the start of the season that's getting a little bit annoying now. Ephraim Maman has asked for a new contract on no more than 9 occasions since our last episode. 9. Like, it's ridiculous. Also, he came to me and said, you know, why did you block my move to Chelsea or whatever? So I did the usual thing, and then basically he was like, well, so I actually had to say, basically, you know, when they put a reasonable bid in for you, because they were putting in bids of like 4.5 million, and I want to, if I'm going to sell him, it's going to be sort of 6-7 million, maybe, just so we get a decent profit out of it. So I was like, all right, fine, if they put in a reasonable bid for you, like that's more than what they've offered before or whatever, then we'll let you go. And then Chelsea came back with a bid of 2.7 million, because, you know, naturally, when you've been turned down for 4.5, if you undercut them by 1.8 million, it's obviously a better deal. This was with no add-ons. And he was like, well, you've broken your promise. What promise? Why would a smaller bid be a better... Oh, fucking hell. It's annoying. But then the transfer window is always like this. I'm constantly turning down offers. I'm just hoping that no one else gets nicked by PSG. Anyway, let's look at the seeds. So Chelsea, Real Madrid, PSG, Man United, Benfica, not Benfica, Man City, Barcelona, Atletico and Napoli, interestingly, sneaking into the top pot. Now, hopefully, we're still in the second pot, as we were last... Oh, thank God, I thought we weren't for a second there. Ajax, Benfica, Roma, Dortmund, Monaco, Internazionale, Dinamo Kiev. That's not too bad. So let's see. Looking at the third pot, Freiburg, Moscow, yeah. Shakhtar, we've done well against before. Fenerbahce, Olympiacos. Wow, there are second pot. Wow, that means there must be some really poor teams in the... Hello, I just saw something, and you're going to see it in a minute as well. Real Betis, Schalke. So the way things have gone lately, my guess is we'll probably end up getting Milan as our sort of weak team. Let's have a look at the third pot then. The fourth pot. So we've got Celtic, Swansea motherfucking City. Would you believe it? Swansea are in the Champions League. Wouldn't that be amazing if we got them in our group? Club Brugge, Red Bull Salzburg, Legia Warsaw, Dinamo Bucharesti, Maccabi Haifa again, and NAC Breda of Holland. So I'll tell you what, I'm confident. I just want a slightly easier group this time. One that's possibly winnable, you know? Let's drew this. Let's drew this, you see. Right, so, Group A. We're having Napoli. I take Napoli, that would be the one. I want Group A now. Man City, PSG, of course it doesn't really matter at this point, but the one I'm instantly interested in is Napoli in Group A. They are by far the weakest team in that pot, and I'd fancy it. Or Man United. Right, let's see. Go on. Oh, Kiev. Inter in that group. PSG, Barca. No? Real Madrid? No? Okay, Man United maybe? Oh, Atletico, okay. Not the worst one we could have been given either, actually. I'll take that. I'll take Atletico. Olympiacos into that group. Real Betis into Group B. Group C gets Schalke. Oh, please get Milan out of the way before it comes to us. Shakhtar, please not Milan. CSKA, okay, that's still not that easy. That's going to be really tough, actually. CSKA, no pushover. Right. Which means we're going to need a decent one to Legia Warsaw in there. Dinamo Bucharest, Swansea City. Who do we get? We get Club Brugge. That's still not that easy. It's different. It's a little bit more of a flavoured group. It's sort of teams we've not actually played against in Europe before, so it's going to at least be a varied set of Champions League group games, which I think is going to, if anything, it's going to at least make this exciting. We've never played Bruges, CSKA or Atletico in the Champions League before, so at least that's going to be something different for us to have this year, and I'm looking forward to that. So guys, join me in a bit where we'll be playing our first Champions League match. Don't know who it's going to be against. You'll find out later in the episode. See you guys in a minute. Right guys, we are back, and as you can see looking at the scorelines there, it's been a bit of an interesting month, and I'll show you why in a sec, because it's genuinely very strange. So we started off the month at Chukwuemeka, and I wanted to make sure that we got off to a good start, and I feel that's exactly what we did. Toshka put us in front from a penalty on 48 minutes before Abdoulaye Kofi and... Abdoulaye Kofi made it too. Then Toshka actually missed a penalty. I couldn't believe it. I've literally seen one penalty missed out of about 100 since the update. And Toshka, who'd already scored one in this game, stepped up and missed. He could have had 2 pens on the opening day. Sidibe got a late one for us as well. And a comfortable 3-0 win away from home is solid. Lots of possession, just a good all-round performance. Toshka just didn't play that well though. Neither did Militic. The strikers were poor in this game. It was all the midfield doing the work. In the next match, we were at home to Napredak, and it was a similar kind of story. As you can see, 6 minutes in, Florentin Toshka scored a penalty. And that was about all he did in this game. Tufedzic then popped up and made it 2-0 before 2 own goals for Napredak from Marko Bulat and Stefan Savic made it 4-0. And to be fair, they had a player sent off after 5 minutes. And if you look at the stat, 52 shots we had in this game. That's the most I've seen on FM this year in a single game. 52. 20 of which were on target. We didn't create that many clear cuts, but we did also create 16 half chances. That's the most I've seen. It was crazy. So 4-0. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. But again, Toshka, other than scoring the penalty, didn't do a lot. In our next game, oh my life. One of those games. They had one shot and they scored. Savicevic put us in front on 40 minutes. Zoric equal, and it was offside. He was miles offside. So one shot and they've scored and taken the fact is we should be doing better and scoring more goals, but also one shot, one goal, and the goal was offside, so that's limited our chances of winning every game this season, which is a shame, because going into that game we'd won 25 consecutive league games. We were nearly to the 30 mark, which would prove that it was possible, but we are still technically, I think it's 44 matches unbeaten in the league overall now. But again, poor from Toshka, really poor. He and Milicic have just been so poor at times so far in these opening matches. Next match, we kind of got back on our horse a little bit with a 5-0 win over Metalats. An own goal gave us the lead. It was one of those irritating ones that I would have been really annoyed at, because header comes in, hits the crossbar, bounces back, doesn't hit the goalkeeper, but it bounces off of nothing and into the back of the net. There's a lot of that where it doesn't go near him, but it bounces off of something that isn't there. So disappointing. Well, I say disappointing for the game purposes, but we took the lead from it. Then Tufedzic grabbed himself his second goal of the season already on 26 minutes before Toshka scored a penalty, would you believe? That's literally all he's done this season, is score penalties so far. We did sort of get a couple late ones, you know, Tufedzic with another, and then Mamadou Sidibe grabbing one back for us as well. A good solid all-round performance, which is what we needed to get, really. And then against FK Rad, it was a relatively similar kind of performance, where early goals were the king of this one. Bazan Vera put us in front before 2 quick ones from Vukan Savicevic made it 3-0. A late goal from Nico Kashpers, of all people, was able to make it 4-0. And this is away at a team that have now got lots of money, but they're clearly not using it very well at the moment, if you look at it. But again, poor from Milicic and poor from Toshka, and that's not what you expect to see from these players. Now, as you can see, we're playing Club Bruges today, which is going to be an awesome one. We're at home, so this is going to be important. So very important. So let's take a quick look at the squad. Top goal scorer for us is Vukan Savicevic with 4. Toshka has 3 goals, but he's not actually scored a single one from open play yet, and his average rating is piss poor. Tufedzic has the same amount, in fact, with 3. As for assists, well, of course, that's Savicevic as well. Although Adamenko does have 3 already, which is nice to see. Savicevic also has 4 Player of the Match awards in 6 matches, which is insane. Yellow cards, 2 for Kone is the most, no red cards yet. Average rating, Ristic, who's only played once at the moment. I think that was actually at right back. At left back. We had to play him at left back because Ashraf had picked up a knock, and Fernandez wasn't registered at the time. And yeah, so Savicevic, Kone, Adamenko, Bazavira generally doing quite well, but if you look at down the line, Toshka is averaging a 6.83, which is absolutely shocking for a player that's supposed to be our lead striker. Key aerial challenges, Kone with 23, key passes, 45 key passes already for Abdoulaye Kofi. Now he's starting to find his feet a little bit, and I'm hoping that he can have I mean, look at that. That is clearly very important. Key tackles, 4. 3 for Bazan Vera. That's how good we've been on Domination Fest. 54 interceptions for him as well. Most valuable player, weirdly, is Lucas Eckel. I'm not entirely sure why. Is it contract-wise? Because, I mean, I know that I think he's a good player, but I'm not quite ready to have him in the first team yet. But it's strange that they value him at higher than all of these other players. Really weird the way that's all worked out. Casado's gone out on loan, as has Scala. I've just decided to get Casado out on loan to get him some first team football, because I feel it's important for his development that he plays. And so he's gone out on loan. Who's he gone on loan to? I can't even remember, actually. Ibar, in the top flight in Spain. So he's going to get some decent football, and as you can see, he's already started playing well. I've also loaned out our well, he's not in the first team. Why isn't he listed as a first team player? I should have him as a senior squad player. Let me just make sure I've got no good player. Some of these guys should probably have been moved up, but yeah, I've also moved up not moved up. I've also sent out on loan Pierre-Yves Lucas, just because I want to get him some football as well, because I think like maybe next season he's going to be starting to come into his prime a little bit more. Not prime, but you know what I mean. Starting to get to the level where we can really start using him as a sort of, because we may well need him if things carry on the way they are, with Toshka playing so poorly. Hopefully today he can be a bit more of a hero for us. They're playing 3 up top, which is... I'm actually just going to hold off. We're going to stick with this system for now. But there's no way they're going to play 3 up top against us away from home, surely. I don't believe that for a second. That's not an away formation. I just don't believe that they're going to play 3 up top against us in an away match, particularly when they're the weakest team in the group. It seems a little bit far-fetched that they would do that. There you go. Yeah, that's not 3 up top. I feel we can deal with that. With the home team, I've just noticed that my assistant has dropped... Did he drop Toshka or did he drop Militic? Oh, okay, he's dropped Militic. Horvath... Okay. Toshka maybe could do a bit better today. I actually wasn't paying attention to the team selection there, and I really should have. Who have we got? I would have preferred to put Burez in over Horvath, if I'm honest. Can we do that now? No, bugger. Right, well, let's just go for this. Why is Kofi on the bench, or is this down to fitness levels? I suppose a little bit, but I would have preferred to have him in as well. Hopefully, this is a game we can win without the necessity of those kind of players, and they can have a little rest. But this is crucial. We have to beat Bruges today. This is the most important home game. It's the first one against the weakest team, and Toshka scored. No, he's not. He's offside, isn't he? No, he's not. First goal from open play for Florentin Toshka, and it comes in the Champions League within the first few seconds of this match. It would be brilliant if we could get ourselves a good, solid win here against Bruges, just to Horvath with a nice ball through and Toshka with the finish. Hopefully that'll boost his confidence a little bit now. But that's a good start. That's what we need. We need to kind of just do what we do in Europe, which is just dominate teams at home. And we've been doing that successfully for years. So hopefully we can continue that today. I'd like to see 2 or 3 maybe. 2 or 3 goals would be good. Just a good confidence-boosting win. Gajic, can he flick it across? Oh, that's a really poor ball. But is there anyone that can really break out for Bruges? Bazanvir with a lovely ball. Lovely little header there. Just recycling that play nice and quickly. Not wasting any time. Gajic going past his defender now. Can he whip a cross in? Ristic, and it's cleared again. But Tufedzic will mop up and surely look out wide to Ashraf, who can get this out of his feet and whip in a wonderful cross. Goes round a couple of players now, pulls it back. Horvath back out to Ashraf, all the way across, and Toshka there. Oh, wow. Toshka really should have done better there. That should have been 2-0. Hopefully we won't live to regret that. But we've been a little bit shy in front of goal at times this season, but still getting plenty of goals by our standards, so that's always important. And been very solid at the back. Only 1 goal conceded in our first 5 league games, and that was that stupid one that I didn't even think was fair. Oh, come on! Oh... Fuck me. Really? They do not deserve that for a second. But if you will concede penalties like that, guys, then this is what's going to happen. And they will score because penalties. Tran steps up. Wow, Arguello saved it. Oh my god. Unbelievable stuff. Arguello is even saving penalties now. So that's the first time I've actually seen the computer team miss a penalty since the update. That's how long it's been. But well done, guys. And you've rescued Milan Gajic's ass there because he was... No. We're winning the game, and that's kind of the most important factor right now, is just to get across the line here. Atletico are winning away in Russia. That could be quite useful just in terms of us getting through in second. Ashraf, Ristic, setting himself, Gajic, and he's missed it. That was a great opportunity for Milan Gajic, and he should have done better. We need a second goal here. It is very important that we get ourselves a second goal. You know, we're better than them tonight. As you can see, we are definitely the better team, but we need that second goal. Ristic's ball. Kone with the flick on and caught by Ryan in the end. I don't know why that counts as a highlight. Let me just make sure I've not got this one extended. Nope. Unless there's something else about to happen. Ryan with the long ball into midfield. They've got a lot of players in that midfield area, but it's still not making that much of an effect. Toshka. Horvath. Can he pick a ball through? That's really poor. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really, Kone? In the first half? We're not even on get stuck in. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. That is disappointing. I can't believe that. 33 minutes and he's got himself booked twice. In a game that we're dominating and really have no choice other than to win. If we want... Really? Again, these penalties, I don't understand. They get given so much, and there's just no way you can tell what's happening. Toshka's going to get a chance to grab himself a second goal of the game, and his 4th penalty of the season already. Go on, Florentin. Go on, Flor. Yes, 2-0 with 10 men. We lead Club Brugge now by 2-0. Toshka with both the goals. And is that just going to help his confidence a little bit more now? I can't believe I suppose that's just sort of luck repaying itself. We've had a penalty saved. Sorry, we've saved a penalty, had a man sent off, and now we've scored a penalty and find ourselves 2-0 up. At least it's eventful, this game, that's for sure. Ristic with the free kick. Oh, it's 3-0. Out of nowhere, we are 3-0 up here. Mihajlo Ristic with an absolute wonderful free kick. And suddenly, things are looking a little bit more rosy. We're actually, if anything, looking better now that we're down to 10 men, although it is 2 set pieces. But still, 3-0, and that should be 3 points in the bag. But then you can't, guarantee that. If we can get to half-time at 3-0, I feel pretty confident. Naby Camara, didn't he used to play for us? I feel like he used to play for us. In fact, I'm certain he used to play for us. Let me just go quickly check that in a sec, sorry. Just gonna opposition Naby Camara. Yep, yes indeed. Joined us on a free. We sold him for £475,000 to Dinamo Bucharest, and he's moved to Club Brugge for 2.4 million. Oops. He just wasn't going to get in our team, but the fact is we still made a £475,000 profit on him, so I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. They're 3 up top again now, actually. Ooh, I wonder, guys, is this the time to break out the old cheeky... I'm wondering. Like, we've got a bit of an issue with, of course, the lack of... maybe just... I'm wondering if that's an idea we could try out now. Since they're going 3 up top, let's try this. Since we're 3-0 up anyway. Where is he? Deep line forward. I want him on as an advanced forward. Toshka and Svicius will switch them over. And then we just need to bring on a central defender. Oh, we've even got a central defender. Fernandez, probably better than Gajic. Oh, no, he's not. No, he is not. Wow, he's literally very much not better than Gajic. Is there anyone that can really... There must be someone. Okay, let's just see who we've got in this team that can play there. Martin, Bazin. Okay, so literally no one. Gajic is essentially as good as anyone. But, that being said, I wouldn't mind some fresh legs to play the role. So, who's on the bench at the moment that we can play there? Stankovic, that's a goalkeeper. That's a goalkeeper, Matt. Okay, we'll go with Kofi. I'm going to bring Kofi on. I know it's a strange choice, but I just want to show you guys this system in action, basically. Without... Oh, come on! Oh, Jesus. Okay, yielded him in then. This game is literally... This match is doing everything it physically can to fuck us, but we're still 3-0 up, so I'm happy with the way things are going at the moment. I don't know how well this system's going to work, but, I think that against those sort of teams, it's our away tactic in Europe. I won't be using it away at Club Brugge, I don't think, unless things turn really poor, although I may have to at times. Look at this, we're still dominating, even with 10 men. Kofi with the ball in now, headed away to Toshka. 3 at the back, certainly working for us at the moment, and we look pretty comfortable with it. Kofi, can he pick a pass into the box? Drops it short for Ashraf, and it's cleared to yield at him. Ashraf gets forward a lot with this system, I must say. He and Adamenko are so much more important as an attacking... Oh, and Toshka's through! He's offside. No, he's not. A hat-trick for Florentin Toshka. Red Star 4... Sorry, 10 men of Red Star, 4... Club Brugge 0. What a performance this is. Also, a lovely little pick-out this is from Adamenko. I thought he was offside. Oh, I thought he might have still been just offside there, but a hat-trick for Florentin Toshka in the Champions League. That's not bad. That'll do his confidence the world of good, and hopefully enable us to go... Oh, looks like they are probably going to get themselves a goal, but hey, I won't care so much if... Oh, Marian, good header, but he needs to get across to that left-hand side because they've got a lot of players over. Michele, Kante, Roberto, Kofi going through there. Oh, there's an outball here. Toshka, he's not the fastest, though. He's going to have a little run, though. There's some support through the middle, or is he going to go for it himself? Toshka! Good strike, good save from Ryan. We've been really, really solid today. Considering we're down to 10 men, we're winning 4-0 against Club Brugge, who actually, we've scored 3 goals. And CSKA are winning against Atletico. That is good for our chances in this group. We're going to have to go to Russia, of course we are. But I feel that, it's 2-2. If anything, a draw might even be better for us. Just taking points off both the teams that are around us. That's actually quite important. And another clean sheet by the looks of it too, which is even better for us. There you go. Red Star 4, Club Brugge 0. Really solid performance. 3 goals for Toshka and an assist. hey, I take back what I said about him. He's been poor for us in the league, but he's really stepped up for us tonight. Obviously with another penalty, but still, 2 from open play as well. They missed a penalty, we scored a penalty, a free kick, had a man sent off, and pretty much everything happened in that game. Ristic is injured as well, and we got a chance to test out our new away tactic, which looks pretty solid. Although, actually no, I'm going to say it looks solid. We were playing against 10, we had 10 men, so I'm pretty confident with that one. Right, so, actually, let's check our inbox and see if there's any injuries. Oh, fractured ribs, really? And Kone's obviously going to be banned as well. Oh, dear. Right, okay, that's going to be a worry, but I guess Kofi can play. So, in the next episode, guys, we're going to be doing the CSKA Moscow away match, because I generally don't... Oh, actually, thinking... Maybe the Club Brugge away match is the one we should skip. I don't know, it's hard to know which one to skip. Maybe we won't skip any of them. Actually, I might not skip any. It depends. I'm thinking I might not skip... Oh, actually, no. I might... skip. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Because, like, I don't want the seasons to be too short, but at the same time, I also don't want them to be too long. And the way it's working at the moment is we're doing sort of, like, first game of the season. Then if we did either 5 or 6 Champions League ones here, then we've got the knockout stage after Christmas, and then 2 more. So that's, like, 10 episodes. Which isn't a bad length for a season. I prefer to do 5 Champions League group games, if I'm honest. But yeah, so we'll have to see. We'll see what we're going to do. And then I think we will come back and do the Atletico game, though, because that's going to be crucial. Not that the CSKA one isn't, but you know what I mean. So guys, if you like what you're seeing, please do drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Red Star and Outcaster icons in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for probably the most important game of the season so far, against Atletico away from home. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.